Can't burn petroleum, tastes like linoleum, gonna destroy this atmosphere someday. There are other ways, some of them are cryogenic. Gyroscopers, superconducting hydrogen plasma rocket generates rays away, generates electricity while providing thrust, uses water for fuel. Water is fuel. You can also make a superconducting electromagnetic pendulum. Generates electricity using a standing resonant wave. Or you can use a superconducting electromagnetic gyroscope. Generates electricity using a conservation of angular momentum. They all use cryoplasma. I really wish I could find somebody on the planet that would like to help me put my hauling business back together. I just need a couple of $1,000s to buy my electric truck back, to rebuild it. I took it apart because the batteries were blown because I had it towed. City of Shorelines took it from me, towed it, even though it had a license plate on it. They just towed it anyway. So I would pay somebody handsomely to help me, you know. They extend me a loan, lets me go back to business. I earn my own money, hauling people's garbage. It works out. I get to use some of the stuff as parts. Other stuff I sell, some stuff I recycle. I always make sure that all this stuff, you know, doesn't just wind up in a landfill unless it's just, you know, worthless. Because I found out that if you just take a coolant, impart its motion through a superconductor in such a way that it acquires a charge, and have that charge be amplified and pulsated, timed in such a way that it is accelerating the coolant and giving it a greater charge, and then putting it in a loop. Well, you can make some electricity that way. And there's other things you can do to destroy the exhaust of like a small generator, you know, that you can use a system that turns garbage into hydrogen gas, or combustible gas. And then you just make sure that you're not polluting, you know. You know, it'd be nice to have things like gas meters, and, you know, so I can tell what exactly I'm producing when I produce something. You know, little detectors and meters and gauges and such. That's why I go to work. I don't go to work to, you know, to go to the fair or take a trip to Moscow or anything. I just work so I can do more work. It's kind of crazy, really, because you probably never receive any benefits out of what I do. I'm just trying to prove that electric vehicles are extremely viable, and that it's possible to make a generator that uses a superconducting charging system. It's just making more energy as it's using energy. It's creating its own fuel. It's like a closed system where all four states of water are being, or are existing. There's some part in it where the water is a liquid, and some parts it's a hydrogen oxygen gas. Some parts it's a plasma. Sometimes it's a cryogenic liquid. Well, I really wish somebody would contact me, the Tin Man, TheTynnman @gmail.com, and you can check out tyy.info. Look for the public notice. You know, anybody who was willing to help me so that I could continue my research, I would make sure it was very well paid back. You have a nice day, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.